Crystal Palace vs Arsenal Premier League match preview through the Canon lens. So, Sunday, the 24th of May 2026, is Crystal Palace vs Arsenal. Last game of the season. You know, it's been a long season, but Arsenal are champions. And yes, we're going to hopefully get a nice guard of honour and we'll get to lift the trophy at Selhurst Park. So, looking at the two sides' league position and points, Crystal Palace on 15th with 45 points, Arsenal in first place, 82 points. And we are currently Premier League champions. How amazing does that feel to say that? Recent form of looking at the last three Premier League games, obviously Brentford and Palace drew 2-2 to Brentford away. They lost 3-0 away to Man City. They drew 2-2 at home to Everton. Whereas Arsenal won our last game at home, 1-0 against Burnley. Won our last game away as well, away against West Ham, 1-0. And we won 3-0 at home to Fulham. That was the game for me. That was special. And yes, this game, honestly, we got to, we obviously all both have Europe competitions in the back of our mind. They're in the Europa League conference final and we are in the Champions League final. So I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of rotation going into this game, and just really enjoy this game as Premier League champions. Maybe give some of the other players a chance to play and rest all those key players for the massive game against PSG in the final. Yeah, from an Arsenal perspective, yeah, it'd be nice to get the win as champions. But if we get a draw, or even if we lose, we are still Premier League champions. But of course, let's play for like we're champions and let's go there and get the win. Come on, you Gunners. Tactical analysis and predictions. Here's my predicted 11 for this game. So this is the team I think we're going to go with, but it could look a lot different. I think we need to rotate. So a lot of players need to be rested. So in goal, Kepa. Right back, Mosquera, Saliba and Cape. Centre back, some MLS left back. Midfield three of Norgard, Zubimendi and Dalman in the 10. Right wing, Madueke up front. Gyökeres, left wing, Martinelli. So key focus then, it's about Arsenal controlling the midfield. You can expect Arsenal to control the tempo in the midfield. Exploit the wide areas. I think they play either a 3 or a 5 at the back, so we need to exploit their width play. So, like some Madueke, Martinelli, and then sort of the overlaps or inverted runs of MLS and Mosquera or whoever plays fullback, and getting the ball into Gyökeres, hopefully get him some goals to give him confidence going into that final. Midfield, of course, will control the game. We hope Zubimendi, Norgard's in there, and Dalman, let him have a little cameo, let him have a run out. Let's see him be creative and just have the, the license to be creative and, experiment and be free and just be creative, and give Odegaard a much needed rest. Obviously, we've got to make sure we're still playing like champions. We're, playing our dominant football, controlled football, creating chances, set pieces, being effective from set pieces as well, trying different types of set pieces. So our key strengths, of course, midfield balance, our attacking threat and defensive solidarity, hopefully maybe a clean sheet. I do believe Palace will score, but you never know. Potential weakness, I think we've got to be mindful of the spacing behind when our players go forward, especially MLS or Mosquera, whoever plays forward when they go forward. To be wary of Sarr. I think he's really good and can hurt us on his day, can hurt anyone on his day. He's been really good for them. Set pieces threat, they are quite a physical team. We need to be mindful of their set pieces as well. And yeah, obviously final day, it's going to be a big game, but also both teams' minds are going to be on the Europe, so that could potentially be a threat or a weakness. And yeah, what to expect: lots of possession from Arsenal, high pressing, maybe patient build up, and lots of chances created. I don't believe there'll be lots of goals in this game, but my match prediction is Crystal Palace 1 and Arsenal 2. I do believe they'll score, but I do think we'll get the win on the final day as champions, and I think it will be very good to do that. So that's your Canon insight. Drop your predictions in the comments below and stay tuned for the post-match reflection after the game. It will be maybe a few days late, this one. If you found this insightful, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Canon Insight. Follow on Instagram and TikTok at Canon Insight. Remember to like, comment. I do my best to get back to comments. Please remember to share, repost to football fans, especially Arsenal fans. And last but not least, come on, you Gunners. Peace.